What's up, everybody? Just going to show you how I installed my light bar on my 2019 Can-Am Outlander. So I seen a couple videos where they had the same setup, but they were using a little bracket under here when actually the screws, like these screws here, were actually long enough I could pull it, seat the mount down on top of it and drop that bolt in and then attach that. So I saved a little bit of time there. Still have to go through, and I noticed that in all the different videos the wiring is a little bit different with all of them, but I'm just going to heat shrink some of the wires, make sure that I get dielectric grease on some of the connections that I have underneath the seat, because underneath the seat was just a stupid mess. I have a lot of other stuff on here as well. I've got some little pods there that shoot a lot of light. I can't remember what they're called, rock lights. But yeah, I ended up ordering these mounts here off of Amazon. They were like 18 bucks. They were pretty dope. They ended up letting me mount this thing exactly where I wanted and getting it nice and centered. So that worked pretty good. The other thing was the rocker switch. I did not know how to knock out the rocker switch. And in the back behind these, there's little spots that allow you to, like, it's almost like a pre-cutout, but it's not like you just don't knock it out. So I ended up messaging Kyle from Mainville ATV, and he actually told me how he did it. So I ended up using a coping saw and a drill bit. I drilled a couple holes and then ran my coping saw around the profile, and it worked friggin' perfect. So now it's like perfectly centered. Flip the button, lots of light, all kinds of light. So yeah, the way that these are wired up, actually it was leaving a little LED inside of here on all the time, and I didn't want that. So I ended up just messing with a couple of the connections in the back and pulling one out. So now that does not have power to it at all, but you know, it still works. So at least there's no power running the whole time. But yeah, there's a couple different ways that guys are setting these things up. This is just another one of them. I figured, you know what, I didn't even expect that it would come with the other small little lights, but it did come and the wires were there. So I said, screw it, why not? We'll hook her up. And you know what, like that is rock solid. So it's really super clean. You know, the wiring, I could probably tuck these in a little bit better somehow. This one here is actually for the light bar, so you're not really gonna hide it. You either gotta pop it out underneath it here or come on top, and like, who really cares? I know some people are like, you know what, I care, and I get it. Here's another thing I did. I bought these little LED bulbs off Amazon for the taillights. You know what, I'll turn her on and I'll show you. These things are just totally amazing. Yeah, those bulbs are like super sick. I actually did a little comparison kind of by myself. I should have got it on video, but whatever. I left the original stock bulb, just the halogen inside of that one. Put this one in with the LED, and it was just like, what a difference. I couldn't believe it. And for 18 bucks, you know, I went to the Can-Am dealership and bought the bulb because this one here was blown. So I went and I bought the bulb. I think it was like a W1175 or 1157, just a stupid stock bulb. They charged me $16 just for the stock bulb, which is just outright. That's like pocket rape. So yeah, on Amazon, picked these guys up, 2 of them for 18 bones. Couldn't go wrong. Anybody else have problems with juice box straws all over the damn house? Anyways, boys, cheers.